Hi, I'm Kevan Hall, CEO of Global Integration, specialists in matrix management, virtual teams and global working. In this video, I'll talk about how and why many of our clients are now stepping up their efforts to build a more globally integrated organisation. Most of them have been global for decades, some for over a century. So what's changed? The difference is that they're now becoming ever more connected and integrated in the way they work. In the past, a global organisation could operate independent business units, regions or countries with a decentralised, functional organisation supporting them. In many cases, integration was largely conducted at head office level or at a very senior level within the functions. However, the need for synergy and efficiency, coupled with the enabling effect of technology, is making it clear that most value creation happens in business processes that cut horizontally across the global business. The need to serve global customers, operate global supply chains, and run integrated business functions means that there's an unprecedented amount of cooperation and information flow pulling the organisation together. At the same time, we need the functions to build capability and expertise. And we need geography because of local differences and regulations, and the fact that many, if not most, of our customers and employees are still local. We have a range of integrating mechanisms we can use to connect the organisation together. Most large organisations are spending tens, even hundreds of millions of dollars and many years on SAP, Oracle or Microsoft ERP implementations. The systems implementations are a necessary element of running a joined-up business, but they're not enough in themselves. We also need to change the way we manage people and cooperate in this more integrated way of working. Teams and organisations have to work successfully across distance, national and functional cultures, time zones, technology, and in complex organisation structures such as the matrix. These more integrated ways of working fundamentally change the rules in leadership and collaboration. Multiple bosses, accountability without control, and influence without authority become the norm. In teams, multiple team membership, competing goals, and virtual working become an everyday reality for our managerial and professional people. Changing to a globally integrated way of working is much harder than just introducing common systems. Tens of thousands of companies have successfully implemented ERP systems. It's hard, it's expensive, but they do work. If we look at the key challenges in creating a really integrated organisation, they're usually about our ways of working. We experience a lack of clarity on accountabilities, too many meetings, or an increase in bureaucracy. People often struggle with maintaining speed of decision making and finding the right level of control in making these complex organisations work. The solution to all of these lies in developing skills and changing our ways of working. We need to give people the skills to operate in this more integrated and connected way, and at the same time, we need a sustained change in our collective ways of working, the habits, practices, and routines that supported the old-fashioned, siloed way of working. To give just one example, creating a more integrated global business can lead initially to an increase in travel costs. Many of our clients are spending tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars on travel every year. Many organisations try temporary travel freezes, but once the pressure's off, the level of travel tends to bounce back. To make a sustained change in this cost base, we need to introduce new underlying ways of working that require less travel. We need to give people the skills to lead and cooperate when they're not face-to-face. We need to enable them with alternative technologies for communication and collaboration. We need to change the habits and routines of meetings, governance, and communication that drive our expectations of travel. And we also need to change what we recognise and celebrate. In many organisations, the hero leader is the one that jumps on an aeroplane and flies around the world to solve a crisis in a high-profile way. Instead, we need to recognise and celebrate the individuals who empower their people locally, set up robust processes, and don't have a crisis in the first place. Over time, we tend to get the behaviours we reward. Only when we change our systematic way of working can we really expect a sustained reduction in travel costs. The same logic applies to reducing the cost of meetings and speeding up decision making, other challenges we work on in creating more integrated global organisations. If you'd like to find out more about how we help organisations become both more integrated and more effective by building skills and transforming their ways of working, please get in touch through our website at www.global-integration.com. I wish you good luck.